Yo, guys, welcome back to InControl. It's me, James, and my co-host Matthew. And today it's actually not a podcast. Today we got a little video for you today. We're gonna test this out, see if this is the way to go. We're obviously still gonna do our podcast, but we're gonna try doing more videos
Hmm.
on the MNT, the Can MNT, maybe some American United and TFC. We're gonna try out the Canadians men's national team first. See
Hmm.
how that goes. Um, Maybe some live streams for the upcoming games. I don't know.
Yep.
I was supposed to go to the one in Hamilton, but obviously all that stuff happened. I'm gonna see if I can go again, but I don't know if I'm still planning on going. If not,
Hmm.
I might get a stream for all of them, all three.
Yep.
I don't know if Matthew, if you're
We might split it
100% committed
between
on that
YouTube
yet or
and
no?
Twitch, but I think
Mhm.
we're gonna have at least one on YouTube for sure. One of
It's
the
gonna be on
games will be
YouTube.
on
Okay,
YouTube.
so
Yeah.
100% you're gonna get one of these games on this YouTube channel. So keep posted for that. Turn the notifications on. Um, yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're doing the reaction to the squad that just came out. Um,
Hmm.
Obviously, it's supposed to come out on Friday. Then they said the weekend, and then the whole Stakio thing happens. Then people said it was gonna be on Monday, and then Gareth Wheeler confirmed it was me 3 o'clock today. And then like 30 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, 3:15," and then people are like, "Oh my god, when is this shit gonna come out?"
Yeah.
So it's finally out.
Hmm.
No surprises. The
No,
only
not
thing that
particularly.
was obviously Davies is out, Witherspoon's out. Obviously, Arfield retired. People thought that this was going to be the time for him to make comeback, his comeback for the men's national team.
Hmm.
It's not it. Theo Gone is a little interesting, but he has important role for MK Dons now.
Yep.
And of course, lower leagues in England they don't stop for international windows. And he might have him there for him might have him there just to recruit Daniel Jepson because they're versing Burton Albion. So that
Hmm.
maybe that's more important. Um, but yeah, um, the only hope I would have is that Eustachios is a big player for us this window. Because otherwise it's just the normal squad we usually see. Obviously, Luwa is back in the fold, but that's just the third goalkeeper, so it's nothing
Yeah.
crazy. Um, in terms of stack, why that's important is because in the Gold Cup, being able to compete with Mexico, we didn't have Davies, so obviously I wasn't as worried. But the reason we were able to succeed with Davies not there is Eustaquio was one of the players of the tournament, and he was really leading that team on. So him missing him with Davies on top, then I was really scared. But now that's kind of confirmed that while Eustaquio's on the roster, we don't know what kind of role that's going to be. If that means miss on Honduras games, become the other two. It looks like in the video Porto release, obviously just signed for Porto on the day of recording.
Hmm.
Um, that he's in a hotel, and so we were expecting that as a Canadian hotel. Like, oh, I recognize those blinds like Canadian
Yeah.
hotel. Obviously, we don't know. Um, so maybe he's gonna be for 2 games. Maybe it's 1 game. Maybe just no games at all, and it just doesn't work out. Um, Obviously, people were saying maybe it's a false positive. People are also saying that they said it was just um that he was positive for COVID because they needed to sign the Porto contract, and then if the Porto contract, if they were able to get it before the window, that they were just going to say it was a false positive. So obviously, making rumors and all that stuff, I don't know all of it to be true. Um, but yeah, I'm still excited, really, especially for that USA game. There's lots of us. We've been talking a little bit like the Suriname people were talking to us, like we're talking to the USA, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
When we were about to verse Suriname, they were talking out their ass like we are
Yeah.
some crazy shit. Mind you, we have put out the results. Suriname did put out the results when they were talking shit to us. We did put out the results by drawing to Mexico away and USA away and beating Mexico at home, but we still can't go all crazy. But you know what? I back the boys. If you go all out, and then if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, then we should our ass. But we might as well do it because then if it works, it's gonna be just as fun. Um, so that game I think is, although for being like realistic on stuff, the other games are more important. But I really want to win that game.
Yeah.
Um, so in terms of points, um, 4 points would be the bare minimum probably, and even then, like that would be a failure window.
Actually,
I don't
before
think.
we get into the actual games
Okay,
in the
go
window,
for
do you
it.
actually want to go one by one, talk about the team?
Yeah, we didn't
Like
even
who we
talk about the
brought in?
roster.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
no, I'll do goalkeepers and midfielders. Then you want to do defenders and forwards.
Sure.
Okay, so goalkeepers: Milan Borjan, Red Star Belgrade, obviously going to be there. They were saying maybe not because they weren't sure if he was one of the people non-vaccinations maybe is and how it worked him coming in, but he's in the squad. Maxime Crepeau obviously just made a move to LAFC, and then Jason Luar back in, but nothing crazy about him coming in. Third goalkeeper, experienced for the national team. Onto defenders.
So yeah, um, I actually split them up, the defenders into center backs and fullbacks, just to make it a little easier for me when I was looking at the team top down. So we got
Yes. Okay.
Cornelius, Henry,
Mm-hmm.
Kennedy, Miller, and Vittoria. But
Mm-hmm.
then also we got Johnston, Larea, Gutierrez coming back into the first team,
Yeah.
and Adekungbe. I'm assuming
Yeah.
Gutierrez is just here because Alfonso Davies isn't, so they
Davies.
just want a
Yeah.
backup left back.
We have like I swear like three guys who could play on that side too. Because if you think about Larea, but no, I like having Gutierrez there even if Davies is not here.
Hmm.
But Herman from past ones because he doesn't like having that extra player in the squad even though he's allowed or it's a few. I swear he could do like up to like 32 or something. I can't know the
Hmm.
exact number, but he seems to call like a certain amount and not call extra people.
Yeah.
Some people are complaining about that, and then some people say it's a good thing. Um, I could see it as I don't know why, but I could see it as maybe like he doesn't want to make people maybe for the World Cup. Like if he's calling all these people, then people are going to be expecting to be at the World Cup from them getting all the calls, and then you can't in the World Cup. There's going to be a roster limit. That's the only thing I can think of, but I
Hmm.
doubt it's that. It's probably terms like I have my squad. These guys are the people that are are have been other camps and are experienced, know the system, so I'm gonna call them in.
Hmm.
Um, and I think he's going to use the Nations League more as a way to bring in the dual nats and
Hmm.
kind of bring in some players to get him into the fold.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christian Gutierrez, decent addition. He has a hell of a like he could whip in a hell of a fucking ball
Yeah.
from the. He's a good corner specialist, so good to have him in. Um, it's on new midfielders. So
On
okay,
midfielders, yes.
yeah.
So obviously Eustachio, we were kind of thinking, will he, won't he be into the team? But he's in the team.
Mm-hmm,
Liam Fraser, who just signed
mm-hmm.
for the
Yes,
second division,
Dines,
is it Belgian?
Belgian too.
Yeah. Hutchison, Kay, and Piet. On the
You don't
midfield.
count Osorio as a midfielder.
I counted Osario more as a winger because I don't really see him
Okay.
playing in like I don't see him playing in the middle over like Eustachio, Hutchison, Kay, or Piet, even Fraser too. But I
Yeah, it
don't
also
really see him.
depends on how we're gonna roll too, because people are saying now the 4-4-2 without Davies, but that's we can
Yeah.
talk about that later.
And like Herdman likes
Uh,
playing Osario as like one of those inside wingers.
Forwards, yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of forwards, Tajon Buchanan, obviously freshly Club Bruges, he did get an assist last game. Lucas Cavallini, who's I've heard or I've seen on Twitter, reports that he's been on top. He came in top condition, so he's ready for a bounce back season, hopefully. Jonathan David, obviously. Junior Horlet is in here, even though speculation that his injury he wouldn't be able to make the camp. Kyle Larin, Lee Millard, who I'm hoping has a really big camp with the absence of Davies, and then Ike Ugbo is the
Mhm.
roster. So now we could go back to what I was talking about before the points. In terms of points for me, 4 points is the bare minimum and would be like horrible, not horrible, but yeah, it would be horrible because it have to get at least 5 points. I was saying bare minimum 4 points, but
Mhm.
it really the bare minimum should be 5 points because you need to get a win from one of them at least. And then if you're only gonna win one, then I would hope for two draws or at least another win. Um,
Mhm.
so anything over six, I'm happy
Yeah.
because this is arguably our toughest window. Not even arguably, probably is our toughest window. Obviously, we know El Salvador, Honduras are not great in the table right now, but based off our history, we just can't play well in San Sulu. I always pronounce. I don't know how to. Is it San? We're gonna get a fact check here. I always forget what it's called. The stadium that Honduras plays at. Got to pause here too. I forgot the name of it. It's not where they play. Okay, anyways, you know where I'm talking about.
Mhm.
7-1, all those was it I think it was 7-1, 8-1, I can't remember. We just can't we don't play well when we go visit Honduras, play them
Mhm.
away. So
Is
can't say
Hon
it's
is
nothing.
Honduras the team with the piss bags, or am I thinking of another
No, they
team?
have they're yeah, they do no, they did they're mostly known for the piss bags. I don't know if they're pretty sure they still do it. But yeah, it was known that I think that's the place where like you where when you walk in, like the entrance, like there's guards that hold the shields up
Oh
and you have to
yeah.
like fall under.
Okay.
Like it's that one.
Yeah.
But I think they do that in El Salvador too. Um like kind of that Central American, all those kind of countries do it. Mexico doesn't really do it, but it's North America obviously. But like
Mhm.
Even Guatemala doesn't really do it. It's more like Honduras that are known for it.
Yeah.
Um, in terms of the El Salvador games, kind of the same things. Playing away, it's tough. All the away games we've got have been Jamaica, which obviously was tough, but there was no crowd. Uh,
Mhm.
the pitch was shit, and we came with a 1-1 draw, so it wasn't a great game. Our other away games, USA, great pitch. All those fans, it's a great pitch. It's a pitch that people played on before because they play in MLS. It's in America. It's a comfortable environment. You don't feel unsafe safe when you're there.
Mhm.
Then Mexico, obviously, it's still a good. It's still like not a bad as bad as a country as some of the other places we have to go.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be a real test. Obviously, and then like I said before, the American game, I really want to win that one. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's just gonna be a stalemate. Honestly, just don't. We can't lose that game.
Mhm.
Um, because although we have the excuse of saying, "Oh, Davies wasn't here," they also chat shit about us having no depth. So you still want to do well in that.
Mhm.
If anything, and that'll help our argument saying that we do have depth. So that'll be helpful.
Actually, did the
Um,
U.S. release their team?
yeah, it was like Friday, Saturday. Do you want me to go over the team?
I mean, not. I don't want to go like player by player, but like, do they
Mm-hmm.
actually have like a solid team going on, or is it like one of their like B plus teams or something?
No, the B plus teams are only like ones that they bring to the Gold Cup. Mm.
Like, do they have like McKinney, Pulisic?
Yeah, yeah. So obviously they brought Sean. They brought like most of their usual goalkeepers. They brought Solina, even though he probably should be in the U20s. But he's a really high prospect. Obviously 17 already starting the MLS for a goalie. That's insane to start at 17.
Mhm.
Um, but so they want to get him to the Fulls, and then the usual suspects in net. In terms of defenders, they don't have Brooks again. So people are saying maybe it's a he's just never going to be in there again, or it's just another camp he's going to come back, but they don't really know what's happening with that. So Brooks is not in. Um, and then usual guys there, except Brooks Lennon came in instead of George Bello. I think Brooks Lennon could play both fullback, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Looks like they called lots of right backs, but I know Reggie Cannon's been playing the right center back for in like a back five, so that could be
Mhm.
interesting. They also could be playing a five back against us. See how that goes. Normal people in midfield, their McKennies, their Musas. Obviously, they still got the people that U.S. fans hate, Leggett and Roldan. Obviously, Tyler Adams still there. Gio Reyna is not there. He's still not 100%, so he's not there. And then obviously in forwards, normal people, Pulisic, um, Pepe, Wea.
Mhm.
Morris comes back. Aronson there. It's kind of midfield Martin, but Sargent obviously is not there, and then he ended the day. I think it was like 30 minutes after the announcer that it was a Raw. Um, got announced. He scored 2 goals. So
Yeah.
um, I'm not gonna say shout out to him because I don't want to see Americans succeeding. Okay, that's fucked. That's fucked.
That is
That's
so
fucked.
fucked.
That's fucked. It's okay. Okay. No, it's better for. I gotta think. It's better for Concacaf. Okay, James. It's better for Concacaf.
Yeah, but who cares about CONCACAF when it could be Canada? You know what I mean?
Can it? You can't. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
The
be
Root
honest.
Canadians, as we're called.
With
Yeah.
my point of view, I don't want to see them lose any of the next 6 games that they have.
Well, obviously, we want to go and
Like,
still to go
yeah,
undefeated, but
the U.S. game is huge. If we come away from that game with all 3 points, that's huge. Like they can't chat shit to us like for a
that's
while.
why that was big. Yeah, we ought to be able to still check shit. We're going for it. We're chatting all this shit we can,
Hmm.
and it might backfire so bad, but we just gotta go for it. Because
Yeah.
if it does, then it's gonna be amazing.
Because I mean, like
So,
we're top of the table right now. We got a like 1 point lead over the U.S. We got
hmm
2 points over Mexico and Panama, but we have an
hmm
insane goal difference compared to like Mexico,
yeah,
Panama. So even if
hmm
we do drop like lose a few games, we should be like
hmm hmm
good enough with our goal differential.
yeah,
But out of these 3 games, other than the U.S. game, I'm mainly thinking about like Honduras, El Salvador. I
hmm
think the Honduras game is going to be the hardest because
yeah.
I don't think Eustachio is going to be fully fit if he has
I'm thinking
COVID.
no,
Because if
no.
he,
I think it's kind of been confirmed already. Not confirmed, but pretty much people have been saying that Honduras game he's pretty much confirmed gonna miss, but I'm not
Mhm,
100% sure. But that's what they've been saying.
yeah. So I think that one's going to be the hardest because I really think Eustachio is like the heartbeat of this team. Like
Hmm
he's really good with
Midfield,
transitional
yeah.
play and he's
hmm
great defensively and he's a playmaker. That's like
Yeah.
he's a perfect midfielder for this Canada
hmm
team. So with him missing, I don't really see Hutchison, K, or
hmm
Piet with the playmaking ability that he's shown over the course of his time with the
Tenor.
Canadian national team.
I also just want to go over quick. I know I kind of brushed up because people are probably like, this guy just brushed off like saying, "Oh, we could win without Alphonso Davies." I kind of just went that by quick, but what I meant by that is obviously not having Davies makes us a lesser team, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying it is, when we didn't have Davies, having Eustáquio there makes the life 10 times easier. I'm not saying we're just the same as having Alphonso Davies because when you have Alphonso Davies, just him being there, not even like him playing, but him being there makes people have to prep for a guy who could really like
Yeah.
strike you on attack, and that causes lots of
Like
you have to deal with.
he has the
Yeah.
ability to win games on his
Mhm.
own, and without having that ability or like that player on your team, it really like
Mhm.
it hurts because like
I know, but I'm talking about that too. But I'm also saying like just in terms of like you have to people are preparing like just for Alphonso, just having Alphonso Davies like makes managers for the other teams have headaches and have to prepare just for him,
yeah.
and it leaves kind of spots open for everyone else. But yeah, so don't think I'm saying we're the same when we don't have
Mm-hmm.
Davies. I'm just saying not having Stockio and Davies is just worse. It
Yeah.
obviously is obvious, but I'm saying if it was like a K or David and Fonzie, I wouldn't be as worried as if it was
Mm-hmm.
Stockio and Davies.
Yeah. I mean, like we do
That's
have
what I'm going
Buchanan
for.
too, so I kind of want to see a
Yeah.
little more of him. Maybe if he
Mhm.
tries to like carry the team on his back a little bit during these 3 games.
I don't think carry, but yeah, make have those
Like see what
dynamic
he yeah,
plays.
like let's see what he's got because now we could
Mm-hmm.
see him individually as like the dribbling winger. Like I don't really see
Dribbling winger, the dribbling winger. What
yeah,
do you say?
like someone who could just win like someone who's fast, he could
Be
dribble by
dynamic.
players.
Be
Yeah.
dynamic.
Let's see if he scores
Be
some
this. Yeah.
goals. You never know.
We'll see. Okay. Anything else you want to go over? I think that's good.
Um No, but to be fair,
Mm-hmm.
we are worrying about the away games.
Yeah.
Honduras have 3 points in 8 games, and El Salvador have 6 points in 8 games, and they're both the
Mm-hmm.
bottom two teams. They're both lower than
Yeah.
Jamaica, and we all know
Yeah.
how Jamaica was at the beginning.
No, but yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have anything to add.
Yeah, nothing else. More videos probably gonna come. Like I said, we're probably into reaction. Hopefully all three, but I don't know because I still might go to the game. I don't know.
Mhm,
100%. We're gonna do one of the games on YouTube, and then maybe some on Twitch. Um, maybe more like when someone gets a transfer, we might do like either some live. I know some people already do live, so we might do just reaction videos
mhm,
of just talking about it. Um, yeah, if you want to hear more stuff, just hear us talk soccer in general, you can go check out our podcast, obviously on our YouTube
mhm,
channel. In control, we talk about the Canada men's national team like we do right here. Um,
mhm,
also some York United. We do some TFC and there's some world news. It is more like a memes, not meme. It is more meme. We're not really no crazy soccer analyst. You will see me say some dumb stupid shit on that podcast.
mhm,
Um, and just memeing sometimes, especially on our prem predictions
mhm.
and stuff. We do that, also do that if you
Yeah,
into that. You can go check it out. So yeah, that's about it for the video.
yeah.
If you want to outro
And
it,
just let us know if
okay.
you like these shorter videos like
Or
this.
what's our time? What's even our timing?
We're at like 18 minutes. Shorter than
Okay,
a
so
that it's shorter than a
shorter,
podcast.
shorter than a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
But
Okay.
let us know. We might be doing like maybe some tier lists or something. You never know what happens.
Thick boy tier list. Like we said before, how much subscribers do we need, or is it
We
views?
okay, how about we do this? From
Also,
now
thank you for
on,
we just hit 1,000 views. But yeah,
yeah, shout out everyone for watching our
yeah.
videos. But
Seems like nothing, but you know what? We appreciate it. So
yeah. I say 25 subscribers and we keep it consistent. 25 subscribers and we do a thick boy tier list.
thick boy tier list, yeah.
We're
Thick
at
boy soccer tier
19.
list. Soccer tier list.
Yeah.
We're 19. So yeah, we got one more. The thick boy tiers will come out by the minimum this Sunday. I shouldn't have said that, but now we're putting
Why'd you say
pressure on ourselves.
what'd you say? 25 subs?
No,
Wait.
20. I said thick boy tier list. If you get 20 subs, it'll minimum by today. By the time this video is out, if I'll give 24 hours, if we get 20 subs by then, the thick boy tiers will come out minimum by Sunday.
Okay. You said it,
Which is putting pressure on myself.
yep.
It's because I have to edit that, but it's fine.
And then
It's fine.
and then after the 24 hours is
Uh-huh.
done, we have to hit 25
Mhm.
subs. If we don't if the 24 hours pass and we don't hit 20 subscribers, then it's as
Then
soon as we hit 25, we'll post the video.
yeah.
All right?
Okay. You already know who's gonna be on top of that list though. Piet. Thick boy Piet.
Piet has his own tier.
Piet is gonna be S tier. It's not gonna be S tier, it's Piet tier. That's
Yeah,
what's gonna
exactly.
happen. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So if you enjoy the channel, obviously, like I said before, it's more of a fun channel. We're not gonna be all serious and
Mm-hmm.
shit. So obviously sometimes we have some serious videos. You can actually check out what was the one with allegations.
The
We actually need to do
Molina.
an update on that because we promised an update on that and we
Yeah.
never did it. So we might do an update on that. But
Maybe
yeah,
sometime in February after the international window.
yeah,
But
we'll
yeah,
see.
if you
We're
watch
just
this entire
rambling.
video, yeah, we're
Yeah,
rambling at this point. Like and subscribe
yeah.
down below if you've made it
Yeah,
this
shout out the
far.
rude Canadians, boy.
Yeah. And we'll see you
Okay.
probably on Friday for our podcast
Or
or
Thursday
Thick
live
Boy
stream.
tier list.
No, Thursday live stream.
Oh, fact. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The Thursday one might be on Twitch. We don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll
Oh,
announce it on our
okay.
Twitter. You could follow it down below
Yeah.
with
Okay.
all our other social
Hmm.
medias. We'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Also,
Peace.
yeah. Yeah.